Hi folks, welcome to today's Coffee with Jesus. It's been a good day. We had a great day yesterday on Sunday. It's so encouraging to see new people coming along to church and people who are curious and interested and want to find out more. And today I met a lovely Russian Orthodox lady. I won't name her, but she was just... It was beautiful to be able to meet with her and just talk about who else but Christ and what's going on in this world. And sometimes I love my job, and it's great that we come again. Everything, it's the Word of God always that comes and applies. And here we are at John chapter 7, and if you're new, welcome. We are at verse 10. So Jesus stays in Galilee, and then verse 10 we read this. However, after his brothers had left for the festival, he went also, not publicly, but in secret. Now at the festival, the Jewish leaders were watching for Jesus and asking, "Where is he?" Among the crowds, there was widespread whispering about him. Some said, "He is a good man." Others replied, "No, he deceives the people." But no one would say anything publicly about him for fear of the leaders. So there's something about Christ, isn't there? There's interest. He cannot be ignored. He's the subject of discussion. He's the talk of the steamy. And that's what we want him to be. And I think Jesus is so fascinating and so interesting, and yet we present him in such a way so often that he's so bland. And Jesus was not bland. So there are many reactions to Jesus. There are two here, though, I want to point out. One is people saying he's a good man. Well, no. Napoleon got it right, surely. I know men, and Jesus Christ is more than a man. Alexander, Caesar, Charlemagne, and I have founded empires. But on what did we rest the creations of our genius? Upon force. Jesus Christ founded his empire upon love, and at this hour millions of men would die for him. No, he's way more than a good man. But then also verse 12, we're told, no, he deceives the people. He's a deceiver. He's a charlatan. He's fake news. Like here, he said he wasn't going, and he went. Schopenhauer, the German philosopher, simply said that Jesus lied, but that's not true. Jesus delayed his going until the middle of the festival so that he wouldn't arrive with a crowd of his disciples. So Jesus is not a deceiver. He does not deceive. He tells the truth. And actually, that's what upsets so many people about him when they really get to know Jesus. I mean, my only aim in life is to proclaim what Christ says, not what I say or what I think. What I say or think about many subjects is of little interest to most people, probably even to me. What Christ says is absolutely the main thing. And then the final thing is to ask who we fear. No one would say anything publicly about him for fear of the leaders. They kept quiet. The leaders had forbidden people to talk about Jesus. Stop talking about him. Why are you so obsessed? I mean, I wrote Magnificent Obsession to reflect our obsession with Christ. And that he has to be our obsession, that we talk about him, that we can't keep... Why are you always talking about Jesus? I was once engaged in a discussion, a kind of debate, and somebody actually said this. They said, "Oh, for goodness sake, David, why do you always bring everything back to Jesus?" Well, because of who he is, and because nothing works without him, and because there is no hope without him. So, God bless you. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. We'll catch up then. Bye.